In this economy, are the best companies the ones that bring their business to the customer? XPO Logistics is deploying their fleet to haul cargo of all shapes and sizes. Is the boom in digital commerce a reason to stick with XPO for the long haul?
Let's talk about a stock that's been totally on fire this year, XPO Logistics. Here's a company, you know we like this one. It's a global provider of transportation and logistics services with a stock that's already rallied more than 28% for 2017. Major chunk of that move came last week when XPO reported a fantastic quarter. Even though the company's sales came in a tad light, it posted a magnificent earnings beat, one of the best of the whole season, making 30 cents per share. Wall Street was only looking for 15 cents. On top of that, XPO has been signing a lot of major new contracts with tremendous strength in its last mile business where they deliver things to your door. In response, the stock jumped nearly 8% the next day, and it's kept climbing. Made a brand new all-time high today. So can this continue to roar? Let's dig deeper with Brad Jacobs. He's the chairman and CEO of XPO Logistics. Find out more about the quarter, where it's headed, what he's doing. Mr. Jacobs, welcome back to Mad Money. Brad, good to see you.
Good to see you, Jim.
Well, here's a man of his word, man. You have just been doing everything right. And I want to start by talking about what we had that little clip. Facilitate more than 12 million home deliveries and installations annually. So people should be knowing your company.
People who buy appliances, people who buy home electronics or home equipment, exercise equipment, we're facilitating the deliveries of that. We go over 35 thresholds a day.
Wow. And at the same time, if you knew the railroad business, if you know intermodal, it would be you guys.
We signed the largest contract in the history of the company in any line of business. It happened to be an intermodal this quarter. It was a $500 million contract over 3 years.
Wow. Okay. You made an acquisition in Europe. Many questioned. On the conference call, you said UK, Italy, Netherlands on fire. Europe turned out to be great for you.
Europe's doing very well because we have a big emphasis on contract logistics. We have 5-year contracts, more than 95% renewal rates. We have the largest e-fulfillment platform in Europe. We're the leader in fashion logistics, food logistics, so we're well positioned in Europe.
Now, you talked about how you got a large consumer brand reverse logistics contract. What does that mean?
That means we're big in e-commerce. About 26% of our business is either retail or, more importantly, e-tail, e-commerce. The e-commerce customers buy 10 things and they return a handful of them.
Right.
So we do the reverse logistics. It's a big and growing business.
Okay. And that's one of the reasons why people actually, that bricks and mortar is really hurting, because you can return much more easily than when you first started.
Precisely.
Okay. Now, you spent $425 million on technology. Where is that going? I don't think of trucking companies as technology companies.
Oh, well, we invested in technology right from the beginning of the company in 2011, 2012, because that's our edge. Our edge is having the information that we can keep track of all the assets that we're managing and be able to transmit information that's useful to the customer in real time.
How do you do it? I mean, is there some map somewhere? Because
there is.
There is. Because I can see you're in every place. And so this must be just a massive difficulty to keep track of everything.
We have 1,600 full-time IT professionals. Wow. Many of them come from MIT, IIT in India. It's a really strong group.
Now, I had thought that M&A was going to be key, but right now you're reaping the harvest. You're generating terrific cash flow, and the cash flow is just building and building. What will be the next move for XPO Logistics?
Well, you know, we did those 2 big acquisitions back in 2015.
They panned out fantastically.
They worked out well. A lot of work went into making them work out well. It didn't happen randomly. So now we're about 90+% done with the integration. Still have lots of optimization, profit improvement things going on. We'll return to the M&A market, Jim. It may take to the end of the year or the beginning of next year.
One pervasive theme, you're number one in almost every category. What's so important is that you think business is pretty darn good.
It's good, but it's not good everywhere. So,
okay.
So we look at it in 2 categories. We have transportation as a segment. We have contract logistics as a segment. Transportation is kind of sluggish, actually.
Okay.
There's a lot of capacity. We have to work hard to get the results we're getting. Supply chain business is coming to us. There's just a lot of e-commerce business coming to us.
I know others want to be in there, but you said, come get us. Your share is actually increasing, not decreasing.
Absolutely.
Well,
we had 12% top-line organic growth in supply chain in Europe.
Well, you know, you are just, I mean, it's just a remarkable story. It really is. That's Brad Jacobs, the chairman and CEO of XPO Logistics. This is Juggernaut. Stick with Cramer. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.